Okay.
Hello, it's me again. Today I'm going to be cooking a chuck pot roast. And basically what I do with this is very simple. You buy a pot roast, chuck steak, chuck pot roast, whatever the case may be, whatever you get at your store. Take it out of the package, peel it off, set it down on your cutting board because you might have to do a little bit of trimming. In this case, got a little bit of fat here in the corner. Cut that off. This piece of fat, actually, I will trim that a little bit too. Once again, use a sharp knife because the sharp knife will cut what you're cutting and not necessarily cut you. There's your piece of meat. Nice marbled fat. It's a reasonably priced cut. Today I got this on sale at Jewel for $2.99 a pound. And it's simple.
How many pounds of that is that one?
This one is 2.5 pounder, which will be really good enough for 4 people. You could get by with this.
And that was $7.80.
$7.80.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And so for 4 people or 3 people, 2 people with leftovers, $7.80 the main course. Now what I'm going to do is take this over to the sink and fill it up with water. And I'm going to fill it up to where I just cover the piece of meat. And this will take a few minutes. And normally what I use is just simply cold water because I don't like to cook with water that was heated in a water heater. It's got metal that you don't need. So here we go.
Hope not.
There's the beef in a pot covered with water, and then take it and put it on the stove. Turn the heat up. And I want to get this to a boil. So I leave the heat on high, set my timer for approximately 6 minutes, and that's about how long it'll take for this water to come up to a boil. And then once it's at a boil, I just turn it down to a simmer, which I'll show you in about 6 minutes. See you in a little while. Hi. Well, I set the timer for 6 minutes, and it actually took 9 or 10 minutes for the boil to happen. Come over here and take a look at the boil. Now it boiled, and now I just have it at a very slow simmer. We just want to keep the water, probably at about 190 to 200 degrees. And the beef will cook up nice, get so tender, it just melts in your mouth. And I'll cover what you can do with this beef. You can make Italian, you can make a dill flavor, you can cook Indian style. Depends on your spices. Barbecue, it's like pulled pork, but pulled beef. You're gonna like it. Have a good day. See you in a little while. About an hour. Should be done.
Okay. Bye.
Hi, we're back. Now I want to take you over here to the pot. Show you the boiling, simmering. It's not a big rolling boil, it's just a nice little simmer. This meat is basically finished right now. But there's one thing I want to add to it, because there's nothing like a little bit of mushroom with your beef. So what I have here is some mushrooms. You can see they're dirty. You always get a little bit of dirt from mushrooms. It's what they plant them in. Now a lot of people say, oh, you should brush the dirt off. Well, I'm just going to wash the dirt off. And I'm going to put it on my cutting board because I'm going to take the stem and cut the very end off because that dries up. And just get the dirt off. Now I'm going to put it in water, so the liquid, so it doesn't matter if I wash them. It's no problem. So when you get back, this is boring. You don't need to watch me wash the mushrooms.
All right.
We're back again. Now the mushrooms I'm going to put in this broth. I kind of cut them all into about the same size. Some I won't cut. The larger ones I'll cut in half, and then that way they all pretty much cook at about the same time. So what I have is approximately 8 ounces of mushrooms. I'm gonna put them right in the broth, and then that way I'm gonna have great little mushroom flavor in the broth, plus the mushrooms, which I love. And they'll just simmer now for about 15-20 minutes. They'll be done, and then it's time to eat. Now with this meat, you can do anything with it. Like tonight, we'll put a little bit of Italian Giardiniera, thank you. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Here it is. Little Italian Giardiniera. And that gives it the Italian beef flavor. Put a little Italian seasoning. I don't put it in at this time because I use the beef broth later as beef broth. So if I put Giardiniera in it, I can only use it as Italian. I like to have my
Options.
broth pure, and my options are open where I flavor it as I use it. So that's what I'm talking about.
All right.
You're gonna like it. I'm gonna like it.
I'm going to like it too.
Okay.
See you later.
See you in a little while. Hi, we're back. This is the final look. You can take a look at the pot. Here's the beef. Very, very nice and tender. The mushrooms are cooked perfect. They're not overdone or underdone. They're just perfect. Takes about 20 minutes. Here's the beef. Put it on your plate. Bring it over to the cutting area. Now I grab a plate for the two of us. And you can see this chuck roast comes in sections. So you don't really have to cut through anything. Just cut a piece of this section off. Boom, look at that, perfect. Now for my bride, the beauty, I'll cut this piece off as the center. Usually a little bit better, a little bit tender.
Thank you.
And there you go. That's the beef. Now I come over here, grab a slotted spoon, put the mushrooms around, and then the Giardiniera,
Or ketchup.
ketchup. This is excellent with ketchup. If you're a ketchup eater, you'll love this. And you can put sliced onions on raw, and
It's good with mustard or horseradish too.
mustard, horseradish. It's
All right.
delicious. But anyway, that's the meal. It's quick. It's not a meal you can make right out of work and get it done in a short and a half hour. This is an hour and a half, 2 hour kind of a program, more for a weekend. Well, anyway, we're going to enjoy this, and I hope you do too when you buy one and cook it up and have fun. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.